Good morning, good morning, good morning. Reverend Dr. Mary Whitney here. Today is our 250th day together. Yes, on our way to 365 days in a row together. Yes. And so I wanted to say I thank each and every one who have liked, who have subscribed, who have shared our YouTube channel with others. I know some of you only see us on Facebook or Twitter, but that is amazing as well. And so 250 days in a row together, what happens when jobs are lost? And a lot of that seems to be happening now, right? And sometimes losing a paycheck feels like losing part of yourself. But your value has been never been determined, right, by your employment. You are not your job. And sometimes I think we get lost inside the identity of the job, and once it's gone, we've lost ourselves. Think about that. You've not lost yourself. You are amazing as ever. It may be a change, yes. Change is difficult many times, but you can make it through. There is so much uncertainty in our world today. Jobs disappear, financial security changes overnight, families experience stress they never imagined in their journey. Sometimes the greatest loss isn't the income, it's the identity we attach to it. When uncertainty arrives, many people quietly ask themselves, what do I do now? Who am I without this? Who am I without this relationship? Who am I outside this marriage? Those questions come up, and they're natural and they're normal. Who do I call when everyone else seems overwhelmed too? I get it. I wonder myself. Many of us have parents that we have lost, mentors, or those we once learned to rely upon are no longer there. We obtain wisdom from many of those people. Sometimes the only one left to call upon is Jesus. And if you don't know him, go inside yourself. There's a quietness in stillness that rests within all of us. And perhaps that is where we discover that his presence was never our last option, right? And so I want us to sit up straight. I know I've said more than a mouthful. And I want us to give ourselves a gentle hug. And I want us to take 3 deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes. It was always our greatest strength. There have been nights when my prayers were filled with uncertainty, yet morning somehow arrived carrying peace I couldn't even explain. It was beyond my comprehension. The storm didn't always disappear overnight, but my heart slowly became steadier. As we learn to receive God's love, we also begin learning how to extend compassion toward ourselves. We matter, you matter. Healing grows where grace is practiced. I want to say that again. Healing grows where grace is practiced. I could be mistaken, but perhaps our greatest fear isn't unemployment. Perhaps it's believing our worth disappears when our job does. That is not true. That is not a reality. That is one of the stories we tell ourselves. And if we tell ourselves that story, we begin to believe it. And that is what reality is all about. Our identity is far greater than our occupation. Faith plus hope plus community plus self-compassion minus our fear plus isolation. Think about this moving forward in your life. Let us breathe or take a pause. Let us pray if that's what we can do. Read something inspirational, journal, go for a walk in nature. There's many things you can do if you don't pray. I pray. I don't push that on anyone. So pause and pray and reflect on where your thinking is going. Reach out to someone if you need to. Reach out to this community and let us rebuild the journey you desire to walk into for yourself. It's personal. Sometimes rebuilding begins with one courageous conversation that you never even thought you'd have. Sometimes it begins with one hopeful thought, and we hold on to that thought until we bring it into fruition. We love you, we care about you, and we want you to reflect on these questions that came up in my heart this day. If your job disappeared tomorrow, what would remain true about you? Who can you reach out to when life feels overwhelming? I talk to many. They talk to me. We all become overwhelmed. And it's always good to have at least one or two people to talk to. We taught the kids that at school as well, that I worked at for 15 years almost. Yes, always have two go-to people. Because if one is busy, the other one may not be. What strengths have difficult seasons already developed within you? And how can you offer yourself the same kindness you would offer someone else? Think about that. We're always extending. But when do we receive? Call on someone this day. We love you. We care about you. We want you to be safe. We're going to give ourselves one gentle hug, and then we're going to close out this YouTube. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Be safe. We love you. We will see you tomorrow on day 251, the Lord willing, as I say. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow. Be blessed, be encouraged, and I will see some of you I know at 12:30 on our YouTube live service today. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. We love you.